8:10 a.m. on this Monday morning, February 2nd, 2026. Well, I'm glad that I got the YouTube thing out of my system. If you happen to watch this morning's first video of today. Currently waiting on some bird action to move in, but I'm not going to be out here much longer. Very dreary, dark morning. Yeah, this is this is about how it is out here amongst reality. Quite dark. Kind of, well, on the screen it almost kind of looks purple. Oh, okay, there's our, I believe, possibly our first customer of the morning. And yep, they are still, yep, alright, they're moving in. Well, once again, I'm not going to record very long because, well, there's nothing to record sky-wise. And I just really, feel that anymore, a good majority of my recordings are done in vain, as there's just no views to speak of. 4 to 8 views within a couple of days of posting a video or multiple videos. Maybe I'm just posting too much. I don't know, but it's these stupid YouTube games, and I don't want to revamp or rehash today's previous recording. Hey, a nuthatch, how about that? Possibly even going after some peanuts, I don't know. More than likely just a seed. Oh, we got another one that's coming down. This might even be a female that's moving in to join that other one. I don't think it's the same one, unless I happen to miss it. These guys are so cool. The only bird that can, walk around on a tree in all manner of directions, including backwards and upside down. They are a rather unique bird in that scenario. Well, now that I got talking, it has brought in a few more blue jays. Wow, they're really starting to move in now. Once again, I believe that out here in this pine tree right here, my buddy Jayhawk resides within that tree. Not for certain, it's just my guesstimation. But yeah. Then again, maybe it's King that resides in the tree. All I know is that there's one that is typically there in that pine tree. Well, it is rather chilly out here this morning. Well, we've got a lot of blue jays that are moving in. Yeah. Where'd you go? Oh, right there. But yeah, they are moving in. Well, more than likely, other birds will move in as well, especially once I decide to move on out of the woods and back into the apartment. But again, well, you're probably burned out on seeing the blue jays and bird action. And I don't show the cats very much anymore because, well, there's just too many past issues pertaining to, that type of content, and I can always come out with a lot of filler content through topics of conversation and whatnot, but once again, I don't get views, or many views to speak of. It's a damn shame because, well, I go out of my way to expose an awful lot, to bring forth things that people typically won't even approach or think of. But that's why, like this morning's previous content, why I bring forth other channels' content to back up my own, especially when it comes down to these talking point topics. But, people are getting weary of this channel. Hey, there's alternatives that I can follow through with. It ain't no thing. So, people getting burned out on the nature content, whether it's the birds, the cats, and I do believe that we've got a squirrel that's back here someplace. But anyways, yeah, we got a little bit of snow overnight, and so I had to actually come out here and do a little sweeping. And there's the broom as proof. I'm always having to prove what I post, right? Oh, we got Big Bad Wolf that's come up here. He didn't even say anything to me this morning. But anyways, my fingers are freezing up. More than likely, unless the sky situation should happen to change out here once again, this is not the reality of brightness that you are seeing in the screen. Far from it. But if, circumstances should happen to change, maybe I'll do some more recordings, but otherwise, no. We'll call this good. Take care. Have yourselves a great one. If you're doing Groundhog's Day today, if it is that for you, well, yeah, I wouldn't put much, the stupid traditions as far as Puxatawny Phil and all that is just ridiculous. And, I've shown him many a times to where, in past years, to where we've had conditions like this, to where, no shadow should be seen whatsoever, but, oh no, that's not the case with, the groundhog here in Michigan. Doesn't matter if he sees a shadow or not, we still have 6 weeks of winter. Yeah, especially, if those that control the sky has anything to do or say about it, right? Which of course they do. So 6 more weeks of, yeah. All right. Take care. Have yourselves a great one. This is Skywise out.